Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Lilly Loves Tarot. I do appreciate you. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to take a look at love messages for the zodiac sign of Cancer. This is zodiac love messages for the sign of Cancer for May 2026. Please remember that these are general messages, so they may or may not resonate with you. If you want specific messages, you will have to get a personal reading. So, my lovelies, without further ado, let's begin. Spirit, what love messages do you have for the zodiac sign of Cancer for May 2026? Spirit, please show me the current energies and movements for the zodiac sign of Cancer. What love messages do you have? What does Cancer need to know? What love messages are coming towards the zodiac sign of Cancer for May 2026? Please show me. Spirit, please show me the love messages that you have for the zodiac sign of Cancer for May 2026. What love messages do you have for the zodiac sign of Cancer? Show me the love messages for May 2026. All right, my Cancerians. One of your cards actually flipped as I was shuffling, and that card was the Knight of Rods, so I am going to take it. Okay, so let's take a look what we have here. All right, I feel, my Cancerians, that you are in transition. You are moving forward. You're moving on. And I feel like the person that you are connected to is definitely a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person could be older than you. They are very stubborn in their energy. I feel like when you were with this person, I feel like this is somebody that you are not currently with. Okay, so this message is very specific. This is somebody that you are in conflict with, but you are not currently with them. You are in separation. Okay, so something ended here. Okay, something ended. And I feel like the attraction is still there. Okay, the attraction is still there. Your energy is of the Queen of Pentacles. Their energy is the Knight of Rods. I feel like the conflict between you and this person is that they couldn't make a choice. Okay. They had a lot of options. Okay. They had a lot of options, and there was a lot of confusion, I feel, about the connection. There could have also been an issue with monogamy. Okay. In the center of your reading is the Three of Cups. So I do feel that there was a third party interference. There was a betrayal with the Five of Swords. Okay. So I want to clarify some of the energy. So there's no doubt that whoever this fire sign is, they were a player. They made promises that they didn't keep. Okay. They were very charming. They told you what you wanted to hear. Okay. But they kept you on the wheel. They did not stand by their principle here. They broke the promise. And I feel like the promise was of a commitment. You are showing as a queen. This person is showing as a knight. I feel like there was a maturity level. This person, I feel, was in age older than you, but they were very immature. Okay? So I feel like you were very grounded. You stood your ground. You presented yourself as very stable. You laid down your boundary, but they could not measure up to your expectation. And I feel that this was the conflict. This was the battle, that they could not give you what you demanded and what you wanted. And what you wanted was stability. Okay? So the relationship ended. Yeah, you wanted commitment here with the Four of Rods. You wanted commitment. Okay? Spirit, clarify the Knight of Cups. Clarify the Knight of Cups. Yeah, the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Cups. I feel like this person hit the exit. They were in and out with the Knight of Swords. They were in it for the chase. I feel like they put a lot of work and effort into chasing you with the Eight of Pentacles. The Two of Cups is here. I feel like you really fell for this person. Whatever they sold you, okay? Because I feel like they sold you a story of, you know, I want to be with you. I'm going to commit to you. But the plans never amounted to a commitment, okay? Yeah, the Five of Swords. This was a betrayal. They had secrets with the Moon. And with the Emperor here, it was all about them. I feel like this was somebody who played a lot of games, a lot of head games, okay? They were very manipulative. And the Four of Swords, they were not emotionally available. So I feel like this person, it was hot and heavy in the beginning. They presented themselves in a manner. They sold you on an idea that they were going to commit, that they were going to invest, but their actions didn't match the words and vice versa. And I feel that they were juggling you and someone else the whole entire time. Okay. So their lips were moving. Okay. But there was no action, right, behind the talk. So, Spirit, clarify the world. I feel like it was a mask. They were performing. Clarify the world. Yeah, I'm pulling the Three of Swords. They broke your heart. They were lying and cheating. Okay? So I feel like you were investing into this person, but when you were with them, they had their availability sign up with the Nine of Pentacles. They were acting like they were single and you didn't know it. Okay? So this ended pretty badly. Okay? And it ended badly because they were two-faced. They were telling you one thing to your face and they were doing something else behind your back. Spirit, clarify the Three of Cups. Spirit, clarify the Three of Cups. There was a third party. You thought you were a priority. They were telling you you were a priority. But you weren't. Clarify the Three of Cups. Yeah, the Three of Cups is clarified by the Seven of Rods. They were defensive whenever you questioned them. They always had an excuse. They could never, tell you about their time, how they spent their time. Yeah, the Three of Rods. There was another person involved. You cut them out with the Queen of Swords. You cut through the truth. Yeah, you used your intuition with the High Priestess. Yeah, they were juggling you and someone else. They had another option with the Two of Pentacles. Clarify the Five of Rods. I'm also pulling jealousy here. Clarify the Five of Rods. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. This is heartbreak, betrayal, deception, lying, and cheating. So I feel, Cancer, that whoever this fire sign is, the person that you were involved with, they lied, they cheated, there was a betrayal here. This person that lied on you, betrayed you, cheated on you, now has regrets. Okay? They have regrets about how they cheated, lied, and betrayed you. They're now having second thoughts. This is somebody that you cut out. But this person is still holding the cup. And they now regret what they did. But they're not telling you that. The Hierophant is here. So this is somebody that saw the potential here. But they messed it up because they got greedy. And they thought that the grass was greener somewhere else. So they walked away with the Eight of Cups, right? They blocked you. They sabotaged the connection. They cheated with the Two of Rods. They became defensive when you questioned them, right? Because you caught them. You caught them in a lie, right? They hit the exit and you hit the exit. But see, this is the thing. When they walked out on you, they could have ghosted you, dismissed you, disregarded you. They ended up hurting themselves because when they left, they didn't realize that it was going to backfire. It wasn't until they dismissed you, discarded you, that they realized that you were the person that they really wanted. For a lot of you, with the Six of Cups, what you didn't know was that they were still communicating with someone from their past that they were still holding on to. This is for some of you, okay? They were still holding on and keeping that as an option, the Two of Rods, when they were with you. But you didn't know that with the Moon, okay? So they were still keeping this person on the roster, on the hook. They had not ended that connection when they got with you. The Hangman, they were still stuck. That's why they couldn't move forward with you. But that connection ended with the Ten of Swords. So now, with Revelation, with the Sun, now that they have the epiphany, now that they have this revelation here, they realize that the person that they really want and that they really connected with is you. They want to come back around. The Ace of Rods, the Ace of Cups. They want to reconcile. The Six of Cups. The Three of Swords is now in reverse. So they want another chance with you. But they burnt the bridge, you see. So, my Cancerians, the person that dismissed you, discarded you, abandoned you, left you, right? Now this person, the Wheel of Fortune is here. The Ace of Swords. This is somebody I also feel is spying on you. They could be spying on your social media or trying to get information. They have a plan. And their plan is they want you back. So, for those of you who have been wondering, how do they feel? I wonder if they're thinking about me. I wonder if they're happy with the decision that they made. No, they're not. They're not happy. They're sitting with these swords. They're sitting in their own deception. They're not happy. They're miserable. Because when they hurt you, they hurt themselves. They don't sleep at night. The decision that they made in leaving you and betraying you, it now haunts them. And now what they really, really want is another chance. So, my dear Cancerians, I feel that this person has a plan. The wish has been, they've been waiting with the Seven of Pentacles for you to reach out, but you haven't. That is their wish, is that you would break the ice and reach out to them. So now they're working on a plan to try to come back around. But they don't know if you will forgive them. But I do feel that they are going to try to test the waters. To see if you have any interest in them whatsoever. So I feel for some of you, they are going to send a message. Even if you have blocked them, they're going to try to get your attention one way or another. So my lovelies, these are the messages that I have for you. Remember, you have free will. It will be up to you. Because I feel like this person with the Page of Cups, they want to come forward with some kind of an apology. But it is still ego-based. They want to test the waters to see if you're still interested. So my lovelies, please continue living, loving, and learning. These are the messages that I have for you. And until next time, take care.